You should be thanking me. That patch was an eyesore.
There was a citywide burn ban.
We decide what's best for this neighborhood.
Good. You can explain that under oath.
He called it a safety demonstration. My home called it fire. 7 days later, she walked into my courtroom, smiling, right up until she saw who was wearing the robe. I live on the edge of a master-planned neighborhood I never joined. My cedar bungalow sits outside their gates, anchored by a native grass corner I'd registered with the city as a pollinator patch. Sign posted, permit number stamped. Corinne Vale, the HOA president, hated it on site. Looks unkempt, she'd say, teeth gleaming. Point to the sign, she'd shrug. We have standards. The Saturday it happened, I was judging a high school debate tournament. My phone buzzed at noon 3 times. First, a yellow courtesy notice zip-tied to my fence by strangers in polo shirts. Second, a neighbor's text. Hey, your corner is smoking, but the HOA says it's a controlled burn demo. Third, a photo from across the street. Torches, rakes, a banner flapping that read, Fire Wise Day. There was a burn ban, no permits issue. Wind at 12 miles per hour. By the time I hit my block, my roofline was a jagged orange mouth. Fire crews were already on scene, hoses carving clean arcs through heat. The siding sighed and fell inward. A firefighter touched my shoulder. Pal burn jumped your fence. Sorry, ma'am. I walked the perimeter when the steam finally cooled. In the blackened grass, a half-melted metal can ignition gel demonstration. Use only near it. A singed printout titled, How to Conduct Safe Pile Burns. Footer, Pine Brook Meadows HOA, Community Safety. I didn't rage. I built a case. I pulled city records that morning showing the ban. I downloaded the HOA's newsletter where Corinne boasted about educating non-compliant corners. I got the 911 call logs, timestamps lining up with my neighbor's videos. A delivery driver handed me his dash cam clip of a woman with a red vest lighting the brush while others cheered. Fire marshal let me photograph the V patterns that pointed to where it started. My patch their torches. A citation went out Monday. Reckless burning, operating an illegal burn within city limits, criminal mischief. The hearing landed in municipal court, my court on the night magistrate 2 evenings a week. She didn't know. She swept in wearing confidence like perfume, a folder tucked to her chest. She looked at the bench, and for a long breath, I watched her put it together. Good afternoon, I said, voice steady. This case involves my property. I am recusing. I stood, stepped aside. A visiting judge took my place. Corinne exhaled a smile, twitching back. She hadn't read the docket. The BAUF called witnesses. The fire marshal explained burned patterns and bans. My neighbor's video played. Corinne herself thrusting the torch into a pile of dry blue stem, then clapping. Judge studied a printout of HOA meeting minutes where, targeting the corner that embarrasses the entrance, sat in black ink beneath her signature. The delivery slip for 12 cans of ignition gel bore her name. Her lawyer asked for dismissal. The judge denied it. Charges expanded. Restitution reserved. Civil suits queued like planes at dusk. After I stood by the slab, the wind carried nothing but quiet through nailed-down ash. The line where my living room once was felt like a chalk mark that refused to smear. If this made your jaw drop, comment justice. Share this so people see what HOA power trips really cost.